Welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to do something right quick. Okay, now let's take care of. Okay, this is part 4 of my remission journey. Um, I left off at that I was going to the palliative care at Rochester General. So I went there Wednesday at 1:30. I went there and uh, it took them a while to come in the room. I got to skip back. I got to skip back before I get to this part because I had seen the palliative care. Yeah, this is the part. This is the part. When I got there, excuse me, because I said it took them a while to get in the room. That was a disappointment. Okay. When I went to the palliative care, I noticed something different. When I went into the room, the nurse, she weighed me and took my blood pressure and all that stuff. But when she took me to the room, the doctor was already in the room. Now the doctor is never in the room. You have to wait on the doctor, and sometimes it takes a while for him to come in the room or her to come in the room. But this doctor was already in there, and he told me have a seat and had a seat, and he introduced himself, and then he told me, he said, at like about 3 minutes, he said, I'm looking at your file. He said, why don't you pull your chair up? So I pulled the chair up, shook my hand. He was a very nice man. And he told me, he's like, I know they told you that you had carpal tunnel. He said, but you don't have carpal tunnel. And he said something about the pinched nerve. He was like, all that can be fixed if they take a needle. The hand and wrist doctor, if he takes some cortisone and put it in there in your hands, it's like, wow. So wonder why nobody else noticed it. That's what I'm thinking. So he was saying, there are several doctors I want you to see. He said, I want you to have an MRI. I told him, I said, well, my primary care doctor, she wanted me to have an MRI, and it was painful, this and that, da 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 da. I was telling him. So he was like, don't go for that. Go to the MRI where this MRI that I want you to go to. And a few days before, let me know, and I will prescribe you some medication. And you could take the medication before the MRI, and that should help you with your pain. I said, okay. So then he was like, he said, listen, I'm going to send you to this pain doctor. You're not going to like him. What's he told me? I'm like, I'm not going to like him. He was like, you're not going to like him. He said, but he's the best. And that's why I'm sending you to him, because he's the best. So I was like, okay, I can ignore him, you know. So then he said, he's going to send me to another doctor. The hand and wrist doctor. He said, I ain't going to like him either. I was like, you must don't like these people either. But he didn't say it, but you could tell that he know the way the people act, and I guess they must have real funky attitudes. So he gave me Lyrica again. He told me that when they subscribed me the Lyrica before, that they didn't subscribe it to me right. Okay, so I'm supposed to take the Lyrica up to six pills a day, but he was starting me off slow with them. Okay, um, and he gave me Celexa too. He told me to take this, and he said he wasn't going to give me any narcotics because I didn't do good with them because they made me sick, and I wasn't looking for a narcotic. I was looking for something to relieve my pain. I'm not a junkie. You know what I'm saying? I just want something to relieve the pain. That's all I want. So that didn't matter to me. I didn't care about that. So he's he sent me on my way. He wanted some blood tests. He wanted to check for autoimmune diseases. Oh, another thing that he did, he asked me did I have fibromyalgia. I told him I don't know. I said I've been asking my doctor to test me for it, but she has sent me nowhere to get tested. He was like, it's a it's not a test that you have to, it's not a blood test. He said it's simple. So he started pressing me like on my neck, my back, my arms, and all this. And it was, when he was touching it, it was hurting. Like when he was poking me, it was like hurting. It was a gentle, but it hurt and it lingered. The pain lingered. And he was like, you, you have fibromyalgia. So I was like, okay. He told me the pills he gave me should help me with it. So I left out of there, and I ended up going to see the pain doctor, the pain, the back and spine. Something they said on the paper. It was like something with the spine or something. But this video is already 7 minutes long. I'm gonna have to meet you back here in a few minutes. Make sure you stay tuned and like and subscribe this video. Comment too if you have questions. I've been wanting y'all to be on the live, but nobody's on here yet. So okay, see you later.